Where were you born and raised?
So I was born in Stuart, Florida, but that's just because that was the biggest hospital. I was raised in Fort Pierce, Florida, which is at the time was a pretty small town. It's gotten better. I wouldn't say it's a large town, but it's gotten better. I was born and raised there my entire life. I'm a South Florida girl. I've never, ever lived anywhere else. I came from middle class. My dad was very, very, very hardworking. He was a firefighter and then climbed the ranks basically all the way to the top and became the fire chief. So when I was graduating high school, he was the fire chief. So I definitely saw what hardworking was my entire life. And then my mom really helped him to get there. I remember her staying up late at night and recording. She would read the books that my dad had to take tests, like to become lieutenant and captain. And she would record herself with her little Southern accent, reading the books so my dad could listen to them in the car because he just didn't have time to really study on his own. So I grew up in a very, very, very hardworking household for sure. My mom would always say, it was funny because, as much as she supported my dad, she would always say that, people can take away your home and take away anything you have and all of your material possessions, but they can never take away your degree. And she was very right about that. No one can ever take away your diploma once you earn it. So, and then she would always tell me to be the doctor you want to marry type of thing, which is funny because that's what I ended up doing. So, but they both came from really kind of poor households. And they always wanted more for my sister and I than what they had, and definitely pushed us. I mean, we were both very intelligent, very smart. And if you came home with the B, you better be prepared to explain why.